Please give a warm welcome to Nicole.
Hey, how's everybody doing tonight? Good. How many of you guys are native New Yorkers? Anybody? Alright, good. I'm not. I'm actually from Texas. I lived in Dallas most of my life, and then I moved to Nacogdoches. Say that 5 times fast. It's a small town, and when school's out, their population is about 12. So what do teenagers who live in a small town in Texas like to do for vacation? We like to go to even smaller towns in Texas. So a few years ago, for Memorial Day weekend, me and some of my girlfriends decided to go float the river. You know, we got the inflatable rafts already, we brought some of our firefighter friends, because let's face it, the trees and that river water is only entertaining for so long. You gotta have something to look at over there. So it was a really classy affair. I mean, we had the inflatable rafts, we had our NASCAR cooler filled with natty lights, there were 10-year-olds on the riverbanks holding up giant signs that said boobs for jello shots. Great time. So of course I was enjoying my alcoholic beverage, floating on the river, listening to Usher's "Oh My God" song playing. Great time, and then all of a sudden I'm underwater. I didn't hear the roaring rapids behind me. So as I'm fighting for my life to get to the surface, I finally make it, and my cowboy hat is somewhere down the river, now shielding someone else's head from the sun. My raft is way too many beers of a swim away at this point. But, oh yeah, we brought those firefighters with us. Isn't that what they're trained to do, right? Save damsels in distress? So after floating the river for a little bit, I look and I realize I don't see them anymore. Turns out that there was one casualty worse than me. The NASCAR cooler flipped. I can tell you there is no scene like watching 10 grown men jumping out of their rafts to save these little floating aluminum gems. It was great. So of course after I make my way back to the raft and we have a few minutes of silence for about a couple dozen beers that got away, we continue on with our trip. But that wasn't even the worst part of the trip. The worst part was that we're all college girls, right? We all refuse to take off our shorts. Even though the bottom halves of our body are all submerged underwater, we're not showing this. So, in an effort to make sure that I never had to wear shorts again, 4 years later I joined my company's corporate fit challenge. I don't know what you're thinking, corporate fit, they don't really go together. And you're right, they don't. So, I'm just going to show you one of the things you did, because there's nothing like a corporate fit challenge to teach you just how out of shape you really are. I mean, you try doing a plank while balancing on a medicine ball on your forearms and then churning it like you're churning butter. Okay, I know this looks awkward, and that's because it is. Okay, so not only did I feel like this was a great opportunity for me to go sand shorts for future summers, but it was also a great opportunity for me to bond with my coworkers, right? I mean, we got close. Really close. Have you guys ever heard of a group push-up? No? Okay. Well, since none of you guys are the workout enthusiasts like I am, let me illustrate for you what this is, okay? So you get in a push-up position, but you line up. You can have 2 or 20, just depending on how adventurous you're feeling. And you line up, but you put your feet on the person behind you's shoulders, okay? So in order to have your feet on the person behind you's shoulders, your face has to be this close to the person in front of yours ass. Okay? So this is my boss's ass, and this is my face. And this is my ass, and there was my other boss's face, okay? We got really close. But, I mean, it was all worth it. Hopefully next summer I don't have to wear shorts. And check out these babies, because I am from Texas, so I have to have my guns on me at all times, right? Thanks, you guys. Have a good night.